So you guys can't see nothing, but right now it is 21 degrees and it is 6:28. So right now we're out here dicking around, and this is rotten tomato, and that's a cat. Meow. You might want to move, kitty. Oh, come on. I didn't. Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Now, this thing hasn't started in a minute, but it needs a distributor. So, we're putting a distributor in it. Let me throw my little rinky dinky gloves in here. Oh, please start. Oh, yeah. What a hot rod. Man. Hear that thing? Look at that. Wow. Alright. Let's get this done. It's cold. It's 20-some degrees. I got a truck in the garage, so I can't even pull this thing in there. So we're doing it out here. We're winging it. Swinging. But anyways, the truck, it's a 1993, same as Farmy, except this has a 4L60E, aka the most dog shit transmission ever made. Well, not ever made, but the first generation sucks. They always just, I don't know, they don't last long. I mean, unless you like baby the truck its whole life, but you know, we're not doing that. This truck does have a 4.3 V6. What the hell? Oh, it was ice. Does have a 4.3 V6. I put short tube headers. I got rid of that cat or whatever the hell's on it. We have a glass pack just going back. I'm pretty sure it's either 2.5 inch pipe or 2 3/4 that I have for the exhaust, but it only has a glass pack, and this thing sounds pretty all right. The motor's out of a 95 van. I'm thinking, like, I don't know. I've put so much new stuff on this. I'll try to, I don't know. I'll try to find a picture of whenever I did it. I might be able to try to put it up while editing. If I can't, I can't. Sorry. But yeah, this truck, the reason why I didn't like really record fixing it, cat, what do you want? The reason why I didn't really record fixing it was because of I might be trading it, and I might not have this truck for so long. But if I do keep it, then you know I'll take some more videos of it and whatnot. But it has like all new brakes. It has basically all new brake lines around, a new master cylinder, well, a new old stock master cylinder. A new throttle position sensor. Pretty much like every sensor's new, except for the idle air control. It has an MSD coil. I bought that. This thing has a lot of new stuff, like new radiator, new thermostat, like everything's about new, except for the alternator and the AC compressor. But also it's colder than cold right now, so I'm not worried about the AC. But let's get started on this and get it done. Alrighty, so basically what you want to do whenever you're putting a new distributor in is you need to make sure your motor's at top dead center. Well, since I just had the truck running, it runs good, sounds good, I know it's at top dead center, everything should be right. I should be able to just take the cap off of this, see where the rotor button is pointing, and just basically mimic it with this new distributor. Now, the kind of, I guess, like tricky part of all this is going to be the plug wires, switching them over. Some people will take a picture, some people will like write on them, mark them, whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep the old cap kind of sitting somewhere near it, drop this new distributor in, and then just swap each plug wire individually. Now, a distributor has, well, since this is a V6, it only has technically 7 points. You got your middle point, which is for your coil, and then your other little nipples or buttons, whatever you want to call them, on the outside that will go to your plug wires to your spark plugs. And your spark plugs go to your block. super kind of, I don't know, tricky doing this with gloves right now because I can't tell anything. Also, I'm an idiot and I just tried to take all these screws out. Now sometimes new distributors will have it to where like you can't take the screws all the way out, so you know, keep that in mind. But like I know this one, it's screws just come out with it no matter what, so I might get my magnet and be able to pick those up just in case if they fall. The screwdriver being louder than hell on my fan shroud. But yeah, sadly this truck is a V6, but since it is Vortec technically, but it still has the TBI, this thing should make, well, after everything I've done to it, should make like right around 180 horse to, man, yeah, wow, that looks amazing. That looks absolutely nothing like my, well, new wise, and this moves nice. Yeah, I think that distributor was junk. I should have just replaced that so long ago. But yeah, let me try to get out of light. This is the new distributor. Thing's nice. This is your ignition module. Forget, this is something for your timing vance, and then you get your rotor, and then obviously your cap. But what we are going to do right now is start getting ready to take this old distributor off. Now, if I show my face, I'm gonna edit it out. I don't want my face to be on the internet. Reason why is safety preferences, and also I ain't the most handsome of fellers. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that cap off, which is basically what I just did right there. You got 2 screws on your cap. Try to get in the light. You got this screw here, and then you got this screw here. There's the only 2 screws that should be holding your cap down on, well, an 88 to 98 Chevy 1500. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get at taking that cap off. Got the screws off the cap. Now it's time to take the cap off, which I might move you guys over here instead. Might just do that. Okay, there we go. Jeez. Just tapping GoPro, sorry about that. But yeah, I gotta get you guys set up real quick. There. Hopefully that makes it a little bit easier for you guys. Man, there's a bunch of icicles on the grill of this thing. Jesus. Man. Oh, I thought there was water in my headlights. I'm like, what the fuck? How? Alright, I had to get my phone light. Actually, hold on. Bring it back. Here we go. Alright, make it a bit easier on me. I'll get my little light right here. Now, when you take your cap off, this middle wire right here, that's your coil wire. You can pop that guy off. Just, you know, kind of sit him, tuck him away. Make sure he's not going to flail at you. But, ooh, I'm going to knock my light off. Well, normally you're able to kind of wiggle this stuff out of the way. Now, these plug wires are for 350. They are pretty long, but I needed different wires for this. Now, we got my cap out of the way. You see my rotor and everything is pretty decent looking on the distributor, but pretty sure so you have a, I'm trying to think of it, what it's called. It's basically a clamp, kind of. Your distributor is basically a distributor lockdown. Pretty sure that's a 15 on this truck. I'll grab a 15, but basically you got to always take those off to even put a new distributor or to time it in your truck, which I'm going to eagle eye. That's kind of pointed to the right. That is pointing at my number 1 cylinder. All right, got to keep that in mind. Out here in 20-degree weather where I'm freezing my ass crack off. All right, so got the cap on now. It's sitting good. It's tight. Everything's good. Now, by the way, you don't have to crank these screws down. Please do not crank them down. You'll make it hell for next time you have to be in there, or next person that has to be in there. It's not fun. But we got that all done. Now, what I'm going to go do, which I should have done at the start, is disconnect the battery. Kind of forgot about it. But I'm going to go disconnect the battery, and then I'm going to go get a screwdriver And actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to disconnect the battery, then we're going to change our plug wires. Then I'm going to go grab a screwdriver or a pry bar to pry that clamp down to kind of tighten it for right now. We're gonna eagle eye the timing basically, but you know, it'll be all right. All right, so I'm back. Pretty much, I'm assuming that the majority of you viewers know how to disconnect a battery. There's two different types. There's the side post battery and top post, and then there's also, well, technically three. Side post, top post, and your little like screw-in ones basically, which I have a side post that's screw-in or bolt-in, whatever you want to call it. Basically it takes a 5/16, right? Yeah, 5/16 wrench or socket. You can loosen it and then just hang it down, get away from the battery. So then the vehicle is fully disconnected. Now we're gonna do our plug wires. So you can see the cap on the distributor right now. The main like little part where the ignition module sits, which is here, is pointing at the firewall right now. So basically just swap everything over like a mirror. So we're gonna do farthest one, which is this one, and it is, hold on, double checking real quick, this one right here. But you want to hear that click too. If you don't hear that click, that ain't good. That means you don't got it seated on there all the way. Oh, now we'll do this one. Hear the click? That's good. Then we'll do this one. Then, oh yeah, that's the one beside that. Okay. Gotta listen for the click. That's good. Yeah, there's a wiggle, okay. I don't know about that. Get this one. Go. Boom. Obviously, I'll probably route these and make them look pretty after a bit. But for right now, it's okay how they are. Ooh, I need this one. Ooh, that one's resting on the header. Get off of that. Oh, alright. That's the plug wire, the cap, the old cap, which I don't care about, but I care about how my headers look. Because, you know, show truck. This thing ain't no short show truck, but it is a neat looking truck. So it's got that for it. Now we're gonna route that one like that. Get this one like this, that one like that. And then you want to take your last plug, which this should be the number 1 plug. Route this, and boom. Everything's sitting good. Now I'm gonna go take this old cap in the garage. All right, once you get that all situated, you should be good to go to basically start getting ready for it to start. But I'm gonna leave the battery disconnected for a bit. You're supposed to do like 10 minutes or so for these older trucks for the ECU or the computer to like relearn the sensor that I just put in, which is the ignition module sensor. So I'm probably gonna let it sit for a second, but while it's doing that, I'll probably go inside and warm up for a minute. You guys know how to warm up, lucky. But yeah, we're gonna throw that on, let it sit for a second, then I will get it as close as I can to top or 0 degrees, which I can hook up the timing light, but the truck's not warm, so we're just gonna basically start it. And cat, what are you doing? Sorry about meow meow. Cat like randomly showed up here. Now I feed it and it just meows. Meow, meow. The cat's weird. It's cool though. I like it. Oh, that last wire, which that's your ignition coil wire. You need that for the truck to run, so don't forget that one. Make sure all those are seated good. They're all ran decently. None of them should have moved. They shouldn't be on my headers. Double check that. If you're running headers, make sure your plug wires are not resting on them, because it will melt them. Now, I haven't learned from experience, and I hope I don't. So, yeah, we're going to be grateful, hopefully. But that looks about like it. We'll turn it a little bit. And then I'll go grab a pry bar so I can push that little basically bracket and pinch the distributor to lock it down. Make sure it's all good. So back, I got the pry bar that we need, and basically what you want to do is push this bracket and get it pinched against your distributor so your distributor doesn't advance or retard. By the way, that is the technical term for it. Nobody get mad. Retarding it is turning it left and making the ignition, oh wait, I think it's late, and then advancing advancing it, basically making it spark earlier, which can, you know, pull out a little bit of power sometimes, but that varies for various vehicles and whatnot. But I'm gonna go ahead and tighten down this tight down, or pinch this tie down. So yeah, I'll see you guys whenever I get back done doing that. So just got that done. Basically now the distributor is super tight and hard to move, which is what we want. So I'm gonna say, we're just kind of eagle eyeing it a little bit. We're gonna say right there. Oh, now you might think to yourself, man, he barely even moved that. That doesn't do nothing. That does a lot. Barely moving a distributor can greatly affect when spark happens, which is very important to a motor, because it can run run rich or sometimes lean. It just depends on if you're advancing it or retarding it. But yeah, gonna go ahead and clean up out here, and then we'll start the truck and see what it does. Hopefully it runs and I can floor it and it won't sit there and go. Alrighty, let's see how this first start goes. Hey, overall, I think sounds good. How's oil pressure? Doing pretty good. Gotta relearn a little, so it's probably gonna take it a minute, but still sounds like a hot rod. Actually sounds a whole lot better. Well, normally whenever it's cold, you start in it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Got that KM350 in it. Ooh. How's it doing that? Yeah, what's going on? Randomly misses on a cylinder or two. What are you doing there? Just trying to learn. Had to do that before. It's a little weird. Rev up all right. Yeah. Sounds all right, but it's definitely missing and pick up. Just learning. Needs to learn. Crunched a little bit of ice. Whoops. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Damn. Get out of there. Just hit my hood. I'm going to turn the heat on the truck, let it warm up, and then we'll go
is.
Oh, and the blow emitter shock. I should have probably bought one of those. Whoa, what are we doing there? Why did we stumble like that? The blow emitter's not happy. Go to low. Well, it actually doesn't do it now. Yeah, it does. Yeah. There, I'll let it warm up and figure itself out for a minute. So, got the truck driving around and whatnot. You know, we're not cruising around like crazy, but it's kind of better. But I'm pretty sure one of my well, I definitely probably need to get plugs, but are you kidding me? You have to turn down this road. Whatever. Come on, man. Anyways, driving around, it is a bit better. It's not, you know, incredible, or like it didn't fix it all the way, but also I'm pretty sure some of my plugs are messed up because a couple of them did foul out. I cleaned them up, but like if I go to floor it, it's definitely a lot better. It doesn't sit there and like I'm hitting a limiter. I wish I would have recorded it so you guys could, you know, hear what it sounded like, but I'm gonna go over to my buddies for a minute, go visit him, and do a donut or so. Now it's like 12 at night now. But you know, we're here to have fun. Now make sure you have it in drive, not overdrive, or else it'll kind of cook the transmission. Now, I already have a 2-wheel drive truck, so I'm already kind of stuck anyway. Slicker than shit out. Man. That was pretty fun though. Pretty decent. Oh, you guys got a little crooked. Sorry about that. Shit. Yeah, if you're hearing weird noises and whatnot, I have a split window. I'm pretty sure it's junk. So, yeah, that's probably it rattling around. But, yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit more of those. Truck reeks like oil now. I hope you guys, you know, enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like that little donut. It might have not been the best. Well, yeah, because one, I had it in drive and just sat there and kept bumping up the second, so I threw it down in first gear. Hot rod like this, but now I got it in drive. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good one and all that. So, peace.